So I grew up here in Madison, Wisconsin, second generation. My mother was a single parent. She had my brother at 18 and me at 22. And for the first 6, 7 years of our lives, or my life, things were really good. My mom was the first black woman who worked at Railvac Battery as a machine operator, which she loved. But she lost that job. And my mom just we bounced from place to place. Her addiction was really bad. I lived with a lot of family members. We were homeless. We slept in our cars sometimes. When I was 17, we decided that we were going to rob a bank. Our life was just, I can't even tell you, all the stuff that happened in those years because it's just so many things. And we were on the run for almost a year. We robbed another one in Racine with 3 other guys that we met. And then we got arrested. And I was a month and a half pregnant with my oldest son. I had my baby on November 19th. 3 days before my birthday. He was 6 days late. And he was the most perfect thing I'd ever seen in my life. They took him out of my arms. But I made a promise to him the day I had him. I told him that I would go to jail and I would make myself better. I would get an education and I would come home to him as soon as I could. And so when I got sentenced to my 15 years, that's what I did. But I decided that I wanted to help other people, encourage them in the same way that I have always encouraged my mom. And I applied for the position and I interviewed and they looked at me like, you have no experience. You've done HR work for the last decade. And I'm like, but I have a story. My mom was in this program. I've seen this program help people. And I just want to help the people that need help. And so they were like, we're going to give you a shot. And I've been there almost 3 years now. So I wanted to align myself with an organization that helps people with a disability who are perfectly capable of living a normal life. And I heard about Goodwill a couple of months after I found out about Porchlight and applied for the position and went for the interview. And they looked at me and said, you have absolutely no experience. And I was like, but I have a story. I got the job at Goodwill and I work with adults who have disabilities, and at their job sites, we do community activities with them. It's been some of the most rewarding work I've ever done, ever. The pay ain't great. But I go home, I wake up and I'm excited. So my dream is to provide affordable housing for women coming out of prison, where these women will be able to come home and preferably a 2-bedroom type of unit that they would be able to have, and then have their children be able to come and spend weekends and days, and, to make that transition easier, because that's a big barrier. When you come home and you don't have anything, you want your children back so bad, but you don't have a house, you don't have a job, and then have them housing after that. So not just you're gonna be here for, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, and now you're out in the streets, because it takes longer than that. It takes a while and you're gonna find stumbles and you might lose a job in that time. So, having them be able to move into a single family home and support them through that and teach them how to be homeowners and then possibly even own the home that they're in so that they can be successful, because what people don't know is statistically showing that children who grow up in a home, a house, they do better in life. They're more successful in life. They're stable. And so that's what I really want to do. I want to help women like that. I want to go back into the prisons and tell the women, it's going to be hard. You may struggle. You're going to be in dark places, because that's life. but you can get through it. And it's okay. It's okay that you had that hard patch. You pulled yourself through. Because I think so often people think that you're just going to get out and it's going to be, easy or even hard, and that when you're stuck in that hard place, you're too ashamed to get out. But you have to find out why you're hurting, and get to that. The Phoenix, I've always felt like that. Like I felt like I've burned so many times, but I've felt like every time I've come back stronger and I've come back better. I don't know, I might crash and burn again, but I'll never give up. Like I'll never give up on myself again. I've been through so many things that could have destroyed me, but I'm here.